everybody. I hope y'all having a good day today. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could resonate for your sun, moon, or your rising. So please take whatever resonate and leave the rest. I'm going to shuffle these cards up. And then we're going to get right into it. Okay. And one time for the one time. Alrighty. Spirit, please give me the messages for the sign of Aquarius. So right off the back, we got the Page of Wands in the upright. So Aquarius, you could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So a Sagittarius could be bringing you some good news. This could be swift. This could be a letter, or they could be calling you on the phone with whatever this good news is. This could be about your reputation, Aquarius. So your reputation could be getting cleared. So your reputation could be fresh, renewed. So you could be cheerful from whatever this good news is about your reputation, or that could clear your reputation. So whatever this news is it could possibly clear your reputation. And you could be feeling childlike after receiving this news. And you could be being more fun to play with. You could be becoming active, optimistic, full of energy. You could be having bright ideas. There could be new excitement around you. Or you could just be excited from getting whatever this news is that has cleared your reputation. And then we have plans. You could be making some plans. Or you could be indulging in a creative endeavor. And then we got the Page of Cups in the upright. So your intuition could be telling you about this, whatever this news is. So even though it's good news to you, you could already know what this is, and it could just be good news because you knew, your intuition has already told you whatever this would. So you being correct, you listening to your intuition, you knowing that your intuition was correct in the situation, is what could be making you feel good. And we have child. You could also have a child who's a Pisces. So you could be around a child that's a Pisces, playing with this child, making plans with this child or for this child. You could be healing your inner child as well. And you could be being more of your younger self, or being in a childlike energy. You could be someone who is sensitive, a dreamer, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Pisces as well. And this person could be a dreamer. They could be using their intuition. Or you could be someone who listens to spirit, Aquarius. You could be psychic. You could be getting psychic messages. And this is how you were able to listen to your intuition, because the messages you were receiving. And you could also have a crush on a Pisces. Any more? Or a Pisces can have a crush on you, Aquarius. Any more for the sign of Aquarius? Then we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So you could feel like a Libra that's around you could have a lack of structure, a lack of procedure, have a weak intellect, irrational, illogical. So maybe you feel like there was a Libra that could have lied to you, Aquarius. And your intuition could have told you that this Libra lied to you. Whoever this Libra is to your life, maybe they tried to give you some sort of bad news that could have ruined your reputation, but the Sagittarius could be coming in and giving you the good news that this information was a lie because someone wanted to be illogical and irrational. And we have making investments in the upright. So you could be making investments after getting this good news and finding out that this King of Swords in a reverse lied to you. They could have lied to you, Aquarius, because they didn't want you to make some sort of investments. You could have Taurus or in your chart, or you could have wanted to make investments with a Taurus, and because this Libra could have lied on you or about something that will ruin your reputation, you could have held back on making these investments or felt like you couldn't, but things could be coming to fruition. You could have been working hard on an investment as well, even through the lie. So if someone lied to you to try to take you off a path or make you feel like you couldn't invest in something, you could have still even worked through this lie that could have ruined your reputation at one point. And the hard work that you put in, you could be gaining harvest and getting a reward off of this. Being able to still go and push through even through the lies or having a bad reputation. So you could have manifested off of a goal or idea that you had. Now, this could be an inheritance, physical or spiritual. You could be gaining something in regards to that is allowing you to make an investment as well. Or this inheritance could be allowing you to put more into an investment. Or just like I said, make an investment to where things will grow. Something that you'll be able to nurture and gain profit off of. And then we got the World in the upright. So you could be headed towards success, or you know that this investment will bring you success. You will be accomplished, or you could be feeling accomplished because you could have already made this investment, been working hard at this investment, and just been watching it grow and nurturing it, watching it grow. And now you could be succeeding or headed towards success. So you could feel accomplished because you reached some sort of accomplished because you worked hard and you kept going. So you could have completed something. You could feel complete. Or like I said, you could have completed something. And whatever this is, now you could be able to travel the world. You could be traveling the world after some sort of completion. And you could be feeling satisfied, feeling like you belong, feeling a sense of wholeness. You could be well known around the world as well. And then we got teamwork in the upright. So you could have worked together as a team, Aquarius, to accomplish this. So you could have been in some sort of apprenticeship. You could have been in a learning stage. So maybe you had to go through a certain stage or certain things to be able to bring something to a completion so that you would be accomplished and succeed at something, or for it to pay off for you. So maybe you had to see or maybe it had to be seen how well you would work, or if you would continue to work even with your reputation being destroyed, or someone lying on you, things not being structured around you, or things just not going the way that you feel like they should have went. So even through the lies, your reputation being ruined, and things not going a certain way, you still could have worked hard through this, and that's what has brought this to a completion. So you could have been in a learning stage. Like I said, you could have had to do a lot of research, or there could have been people doing research on you, and that's how they were able to find out that something was a lie. And now that your reputation is cleared from this lie, things could be coming to fruition for you. Things could be growing for you. Now, you could have been, like I said, just watching an investment grow, putting in the hard work, very determined, paying attention to detail. You could have been working with the Capricorn as well. I don't know what I'm doing. I got to pull a few more tarot first. Now, I don't know if you, Aquarius, was working in a team. You could have been working with a Capricorn, a Libra, as well as Pisces, to try and ruin someone's reputation as well, so it can mess with their investments. But you could be seeing that they still worked hard through whatever lie that was told that was supposed to ruin someone's reputation. Any more for the sign of Aquarius? And we got the sun in the upright. Now, if this was you, Aquarius, so you could be in this sun energy. Like I said, you could be headed towards success, or you could be feeling successful because you were able to accomplish something. You were able to bring something to a completion. And you could be in this sun energy now, very positive. You could be freed from something because, like I said, if your reputation was ruined and now the truth has come out, this could have cleared your reputation, and now you could be free from something. Now, if you were locked up or held because of whatever this lie is that could have ruined your reputation, now that the truth is out, you could be getting your freedom. So you could be getting out of jail or prison or wherever you were. So you could be feeling very fun, wanting to do something fun, very optimistic, very energetic, very confident. You could feel like you're in this period of good luck because you could be getting good news left and right. Or you know that good luck is headed towards you now that things are coming to fruition, that you've received some sort of harvest or reward. So you could be very enthused at this time, very happy, very truthful, or just happy that the truth was able to come out about what was going on to ruin your reputation, or why your reputation was ruined in the first place. Any more for the sign of Aquarius, spirits? And we got choice in the upright. So Aquarius, you could be needing to make a choice. This could be a choice between two paths. Or this could be an Aries who need to make a choice. They could be making a choice between you, Aquarius, or someone else. So this Aries could have a choice to go down two paths, either the path with you or someone else. But they could feel like the grass is always greener on the other side. Or Aquarius, this could have been you. You could have had a choice between two people, or to go down two different paths. But you could have chose the side where you thought the grass would be greener, or you want to go to the side of where you think the grass would be greener. Now, you could be an immigrant, or you could be dealing with an immigrant. You could be wanting to leave a foreign country, or go to a foreign country. Or this Aries could be, if you were dealing with this Aries, Aquarius, they could be an immigrant and deciding if they want to stay or go. So if this was someone that you were with, Aquarius, they could have been with you. They could have either traveled from a foreign land or traveled to a foreign land to be with you. But now they could be feeling like they need to make a decision or a choice to either stay with you in the States or go back home to where they're from, which could be a foreign land, after whatever this choice that they make. But whatever choice that they make, they feel like the grass is going to be greener on the other side. Whether if this is about you and another person that they're trying to choose between. So they could be wanting to be by themselves to make this choice. So maybe they feel like they need to travel back home, travel back to a foreign land. If this is an immigrant that came from a foreign land, they could be feeling like they need to travel back home to be alienated so that they can make a clear choice. And then we have friendship in the upright. So this could be someone that you were friends with. They could have Cancer in your chart. Or you could have a Cancer who is a friend of yours that you could be around at this time. You could be having a reunion with this person, or going to a reunion with this Cancer. You could be celebrating with this person, socializing. You guys could be at some sort of gathering. This could be a festival, a wedding, engagement party, a graduation, a baby shower, or some sort of happy hour. Now, if this Aries chose you, Aquarius, or a path with you, you guys could be celebrating this. So I don't know if you're getting engaged to this Aries. Or you guys could just be celebrating because of this good news that you receive in regards to your reputation. And then we got the Queen of Swords in a reverse. This is your energy, Aquarius. So you could have been, now this could be another Aquarius. That's this Queen of Swords that could have been overcritical, pessimistic, lacking empathy, rude, malicious, potty mouth. So this could be, if it isn't you, Aquarius, it could be someone else receiving good news that would clear their reputation. And you could have been very overcritical of this person, very pessimistic towards this person. This could have been your friend, someone that you were friends with, Aquarius. Now, you could have been lacking empathy for this person because whatever ruined their reputation. Or you could have been the one that ruined this, or helped ruin this person's reputation because you were lacking empathy and wanted to be rude and malicious toward them. Because you could have known that someone wanted to make a choice or decision to choose them. So you could have involved yourself or worked with a Pisces and a Sagittarius to try and ruin someone's reputation. That's what I'm getting. But the truth could be coming out about this. And then we have the Knight of Wands in the upright Sagittarius energy. So whoever this Sagittarius is, maybe you wanted to send this Sagittarius in for a night of passion towards someone who was your friend, to ruin a person's reputation. So maybe you wanted to send in this Sagittarius energy towards someone with a night of passion. So you wanted them to come towards someone and have them give someone good news or pretend like they were giving someone's good news. Or whatever this good news came with. Maybe they didn't want to give this person good news unless they had passion with them. So this good news could have came with passion. So this Sagittarius could have been enthused to do this because you and a Pisces could have worked together to try and orchestrate this to happen, because y'all wanted to ruin someone's reputation, because you just wanted to be rude towards someone and malicious. Now, you could be wanting to be rude and malicious towards someone because you know that someone wants to reunite with them. You could know that someone wants to marry this person, have a baby with this person. And maybe you feel like this person doesn't deserve this. So you could be being overly critical, wanting to send in this Sagittarius for a night of passion towards someone who is spiritual and sexy. So you could be sending them in to flirt with a person who is full of energy, someone who's optimistic, very creative. So you guys could be planning to do this. So maybe this person could be coming in with this energy towards this person. Very childlike, fun to play with. Now this pretty much is what it's been saying in the past few readings. So this Sagittarius, this Knight of Wands, someone who is normally very flighty for a good time and not a long time. Pretty much they just come in for the passion. So this could be someone who is lustful and they always got their wand in their hand. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, they got the wand in their hand and the wand got shit on it. So their wand is probably not healthy, not good. So this could be what you guys wanted to do, send this Sagittarius in towards someone who was your friend, Aquarius, because you want them to be unhealthy, have whatever it is that this Sagittarius have, because whatever this Sagittarius has could ruin this person's reputation, and it would be good news to you if this person could carry this out to ruin this person's reputation. Hmm. Now, also, too, is what I'm getting. You could have wanted to do this because someone was your friend and you could have known that a Pisces was listening to their intuition about you. They could have been getting some sort of psychic messages, psychic downloads about you, as well as about a crush that they have on someone. So someone that they're crushing on, they could be getting psychic messages about this person and wanting to listen to their intuition. So you could have wanted to send in this Sagittarius, or could have been involved with this to send this person in towards someone that this Pisces was crushing on. If you were dealing with this person because you knew that they wanted to reunite with someone that you were friends with. And then we have charity and giving. So there could be a Taurus energy that's wanting to give someone, be generous towards someone. This could be an authoritative figure, someone who's in power. So they could be, y'all could be trying to send in the Sagittarius energy for a night of passion before this Taurus comes someone's way. Whoever this authoritative figure is that wants to give someone something. So y'all could be trying to control whatever this is by trying to send in the Sagittarius before this Taurus comes in. Let me see if I get any more. Any more for the sign of Aquarius? For Aquarius spirit. Aquarius. May I please have the messages for the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius. So we got the Knight of Swords. Aquarius energy as well. So there could be a big change. Or you could be wanting to make a big change, Aquarius. You could be seizing the moment, jumping in, arriving, or leaving somewhere or someone. You could be being confident, direct, honest, witty, talkative, and patient about doing this, and trying to be very impulsive and intellectual when doing this. You could be rushing in towards someone, very bold. Now, I don't know if you have Taurus in your chart, Aquarius, but you could be wanting to give someone something. You could be wanting to travel towards them to gift them something. Now, I don't know if you're leaving a Sagittarius. So you could be receiving a letter. If this is someone like you divorced, or you could have been in a situation to where you needed some sort of letter, some sort of good news that something was finalized, or your reputation was cleared, or you were free to go from something or someone. Could be this Sagittarius, because your intuition could have told you something about this person. And now, after gaining mental clarity, you could be wanting to make a big change. Any more for the sign of Aquarius? Then we got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Up. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, fire sign energy. So whoever this fire sign is, they could have been indecisive about something, about doing something, or about an opportunity that they missed, or they could have missed the opportunity to do something towards someone because they were indecisive, and they could feel like they wasted their talent. This could be someone who's infertile. So maybe you were with a fire sign, Aquarius, who couldn't get pregnant. So this could be someone who suffers from fertility issues. And they could be someone who likes to waste their talent. So they could be very sexual, or they could use their sexual energy in a wrong way. Now, you could be taking an opportunity to come towards someone because someone was either indecisive or missed their opportunity with whoever this person is. So now you could be rushing towards this person. Now that this Sagittarius, Aries, Leo has missed their opportunity. Any more for the sign of Aquarius? For Aquarius spirit. So we got in competition for your lover. So someone could have been in competition for your lover, whoever this fire sign is. We do got heavy Sagittarius out here. And wands. Wands are normally males. So there could have been a Sagittarius. Or just other people trying to compete for your lover, Aquarius. Any more? Now, whoever the fire sign is that was trying to compete for your lover, they could have missed their opportunity. Any more? Any more for the Aquarius? For the Aquarius spirit. Any more? So we got doesn't like who you are as a person because they feel it's or you are a threat to them. So someone could have felt like they didn't like you as a person because they felt like it was a threat to them, or they could have felt like this towards your lover, Aquarius. And then we have set you up to get your kids taken. So Aquarius, someone could have set you up to get your kids taken, or you could have done this to someone else because you were in competition for their lover. So Aquarius, like I said, you could have set somebody up to get their kids taken because you was in competition for their lover, and you don't like who they are as a person because you feel like it's a threat to you. And that's why you could have been overly critical of this person, being pessimistic, lacking empathy, rude, and malicious. Speaking ill of this person, wanting to destroy their reputation, all because you were in competition for their lover and felt like who they were as a person was a threat to you. Because the male Aquarius in the situation, for that situation, the male in upright, you in the reverse if you are Aquarius female. And like I said before, because I gave you a few storylines, and one of those storylines is you could have worked against someone to try and get someone or give someone an illness by sending in this fire sign. Could be a Sagittarius to try and infect someone so that they could ruin their reputation by sleeping with this person so that they don't receive some sort of good news. And you could have done this because you felt threatened by who this person was. And damn, it's crazy because we got friendship out here. So this could have been someone that was a friend to you, someone that you were friends with, but you set them up to get their kids taken, all because you were in competition for their lover. And we have big shit talker. So you could be a big shit talker, Aquarius. We do have malicious language out here. And we got trying new things. So you could be trying new things on how to set this person up. Now, if you are on the good side of things, you could just be trying new things in this childlike energy, being creative, making plans because you received some good news. Hello. Then we have Q. Someone's name could be Q or start with Q. And we have soccer game. You could have recently went to a soccer game. And we have illness. So like I said, you wanted someone to get an illness, Aquarius, all because you were in competition for their lover. So you wanted to go as far as not only getting their kids taken away from them, but you wanted them to have an illness. So you wanted their reputation to be ruined as well as for them to lose their lover. So you didn't want someone to make a choice, or you wanted someone to choose you. And maybe because of things that you set up in the past, or you could have tried to block someone's intuition by attacking them. So you could have been attacking someone's third eye. If this is a Libra or someone with Libra in their chart, you could have been attacking their third eye so they would be seen like they didn't have a lack of structure, procedure, like they had a weak intellect, they were just irrational and illogical, when really it was you, because you were plotting behind somebody's back, being rude, being malicious towards this person, all because you wanted their lover. Then we got I said mommy dearest energy. So Aquarius, you could have mommy dearest energy. So you could be mean, you could like to yell at your kids. And we got set up a death. So you could have also set up a death for someone, or put somebody to rest. So whatever this illness that you wanted someone to have, this could have been something that would result in death. So you wanted someone to die from an illness, all because you wanted their lover. So you really went in and went ham, all because you wanted somebody's lover. So you call this a competition? You doing wicked shit like this to somebody just to win somebody over? You are sick in the head. Then we got marketer scammer. You could be a marketer scammer. So you could like to scam people through marketing, claim that you're going to market for people, or claim that you're in the marketing business just to get people's money, to scam them out of their money because you don't really market for them, or the marketing that you do, it doesn't really result in any real results, because this is a scam that you do. And then we have continuous behavior is not a mistake. So you could have been doing something continuously against someone, or you're just continuously behaving, acting out in a certain manner, and then claiming that it's a mistake. But continuous behavior is not a mistake. If you continue to do something towards somebody over and over again, you meant to do it. It's no longer a mistake. We all adults here. You know what is right and you know what is wrong. And we have sweet talker. So you could be a sweet talker, Aquarius. Or there could have been a sweet talker that you were dealing with that had continuous behavior. Maybe this was continuous cheating, or continuous trying to get y'all to compete for them. And we have no love lost. So you could feel like it's no love lost in a situation, or whoever the sweet talker is could feel like it's no love lost with you if they chose to go somewhere else where they feel like the grass is greener. Or even though you could have done this to a friend, they could feel like it's no love lost in a situation. Then we have left someone speechless. So you could have left someone speechless, or they could have left you speechless. A group could be fighting at this time. A group could be fighting because they could be now getting the truth on what was really going on, or why you were doing certain things towards a person, or how far you were willing to go towards somebody, and who you could have dragged and pulled into this mess just to compete over somebody's lover. Now, the information that these people are finding out on why you had them grouping up against someone to ruin their reputation could be leaving them speechless. Then we have tower moments. So this could be a tower moment. People realizing or getting the truth in the situation as to what was really going on, or what was your problem towards somebody that you were friends with, that you wanted the absolute worst for, just for their lover. And this could be bringing the tower down on you, as well as other people that you could have brought together to be involved in this. And now everybody could be fighting. Someone's name could be Leah, who's involved with this. Any more for the sign of Aquarius? I gotta get some more cards out. Any more? Any more? Any more, Spirit? So we got Virgo black woman. So Aquarius, you could have done this to a Virgo that's a black woman. Then we got grass greener. So yeah, like I said, you could have knew that someone wanted to reunite with this person, choose this person because they see or view this person as the greener grass. And because they viewed this person as the grass being greener with them, you could have chose to do this towards them. All because you wanted to compete for their lover. You didn't want them to have this lover. You didn't want this person to make this choice, or you could have tried to force them to make the choice to choose you by doing all this to this Virgo. Now, this illness you were trying to set up for this person to get could have been the tower moment that you could have wanted them to suffer. And you could have been waiting on good news from this Sagittarius that they did this to this Virgo. Now, there could have been some sort of paperwork that this Sagittarius had, and they could have felt like they ruined someone's reputation while their reputation was cleared because a Libra could have lied. So this could have been a person that gave them this paperwork. Hold on, y'all, because it's too much sun. I can barely see. Whoa. I can't really get it right now. All right, that's much better. Or like I was saying, whoever this Libra is, they could have been the one that gave this paperwork out, or gave someone a phone call. Or this could be a male or female, just in masculine energy, that gave someone a phone call. And they could have lied with whatever information that they gave to someone. So you could have been celebrating at one point in time, feeling like you succeeded with this plan because this Libra energy lied. They took irrational behavior. They were very illogical to do this. So they could have lied for you, Aquarius. And you could have felt like this was good news, because you could have had someone choose you in a situation due to you lying and setting this up in the background, along with everything else that you set up in somebody's life, just to be chosen by a lover because you were in competition for them when it wasn't even your lover to begin with. Then we got everything you say is proven, while everything they say is all for artificial proof. But we all already know is everything they say is proven, while everything you say is proven off of artificial facts, because, or artificial proof, because you got this Libra to lie for you, lie on some sort of paperwork, or group up with this Sagittarius to lie on some sort of paperwork, lie when it came to a phone call that they gave someone, because you wanted to infect somebody with an STD on purpose. Or you could have had artificial proof that was made up, that was altered, that was a lie, that you infected with someone with an STD on purpose. Then we have a Capricorn male. A Capricorn male could be involved in this. Or you could have done all of this. You could have wanted this Virgo to have an illness, all because a Capricorn male infected you with an STD on purpose. And because you wanted to be rude and malicious, lacking empathy, because you felt like people were lacking empathy towards you, being rude towards you, you could have wanted to do this to someone else. So because you got infected with an STD on purpose, you wanted someone else infected with an STD on purpose. That could have been your fucking friend. And we had married just to say they were married before someone. So you could be married just so you could say that you were married before someone, or you could have wanted to be married just to say that you were married before someone. So not only were you competing for their lover, you could have wanted to marry, or you could have married someone. This could be a Pisces with Aries in their chart, or this could be a Aries or a Capricorn that you could be married to, and that's why you and this Cancer was celebrating, because you could have gotten married to someone just to beat them to the punch, just to say that you were married before someone else, because you were competing for their lover. So you wanted to win this lover by getting married so they wouldn't go and marry that person. Any more for the Aquarius? Then we got baby boy energy. So this could be someone that has baby boy energy that you're married to. Then we have jealous because you outshine them. So you could be jealous of someone because they outshine you. Then we have addicted. So you could be addicted to doing something, addicted to this baby boy energy. Graham could be significant. And then we have feels like someone's happiness is an attack. So Aquarius, you could feel like someone's happiness is an attack to you. So every time this person is happy, you could feel like you're being attacked by this person because you don't like to see them happy, because you're not unhappy, because you're walking around with an STD that was given to you on purpose. And because somebody is happy and you feel like it's an attack to you, you want to give them this STD, or have someone else give them this STD so they can no longer be happy. Any more for the Aquarius? Then we got jealous of someone whose body is all natural while theirs is paid for. So this could be someone who has a natural body and you could have paid for your body. Hello. So this is all out of jealousy and competition over a lover. Damn, you really went all in, Aquarius. I hear that. Any more? Then we got body work multiple times. So someone could have gotten body work multiple times to try and get their body like someone. Someone could also be dealing with someone who is slender. Any more for the Aquarius? Any more? Then we got on camera. So something could have been on camera. Or this could be someone who does something on camera, who got body work, who's jealous of someone with a natural body. And we got CCTV. So this person could have done something on TV. Or you could have been trying to get someone on camera so you could put something on CCTV, Aquarius. Then we have haste to see you with someone else. So someone could hate to see you with someone else. Or you could hate to see them with someone else. And we have sending you lovers who are going to take you off your spiritual path. So someone could have been sending you lovers to take you off your spiritual path. Or this is what you could have been doing towards someone. Trying to send them people to infect them. People that has illnesses. Because you wanted to have them taken off of their spiritual path. Because you could have seen that they were making investments. And with these investments, it would have brought things into fruition for them. This could have brought them harvest, a reward. So you wanted to ruin them, take them off of their spiritual path so they don't complete something, accomplish something, to be able to reap their rewards in a situation. And you could have worked together as a team with people to do this. Because we got teamwork. So you could have worked with Capricorn, Sagittarius, another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be all three. Could have worked with a Pisces, a Libra, a Taurus, a Cancer, a Aries. I think I said Taurus. Spirit, may I please have the messages for the sign of Aquarius? So we got going broke. So after doing all this, you could be going broke, or you could have wanted to do this to someone because you wanted them to go broke. But if this is you, Aquarius, if you're going broke, the bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. Or like I said, this is what you could have wanted for someone else. You could have wanted to ruin their reputation so they wouldn't be able to do something creative, so that they would go broke and not live the lifestyle that they were once living. And then we have curated image. Every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. So you could have a curated image. You could like to polish things up and try to make it look a certain way when really it's not that way. So maybe you tried to curate an image of why this person was going broke. Maybe you tried to make it seem like they were doing something wrong. Or you could have tried to make it seem like this person was jealous of you because your body is natural. And you could have said that they paid for their body. So you could have just curated this image to try to flip the script on this person and make it seem like they were the ones who were jealous of you, when really it was you jealous of them, wanting to compete for their lover. Then we have going viral. So this person could be going viral, or you could have went viral after curating the image about this person. Visibility is off the charts and the energy is contagious. This moment has reached reactions and recognition. Or you could have been afraid of this person going viral because of the recognition that they get, because of the investments that they were putting in. The fact that they were childlike, cheerful, very creative, full of energy, and always had bright ideas. This could be someone who travels the world. They could be well known all over the world. And because of this, you could have feared of them going viral. So you could have wanted to curate an image about them so they wouldn't go viral. Then we got ex drama. So this could be someone's ex. So this could be all about a lover. Like I said, this could be because someone left you, and like I said, they felt like whoever this Virgo that they either left you for, or they felt like the grass was greener with, you could have started attacking. You could have became jealous and just start doing things to this person to try and ruin them and their reputation. And we got status symbol. So you are somebody that cares about status. Now, like I said, you could have done all this to go viral, or because you knew that this person had the potential to go viral. So you could be into material things. You could be someone who likes to chase symbols instead of substance and wonder why you still feel empty. So you could chase all these things. You could have a lot of materials, get what you want, but you could still feel empty inside. Maybe you were able to break these people apart and you still wanted to cause drama. So the past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. So maybe the person that you're dealing with, they could still have emotions towards their drama. I said towards their drama, towards their ex, and this could be causing drama because you could feel like the past didn't stay in the past. Or maybe you were from someone's past and you could have stirred up drama because you still had emotions for someone. And you could have gotten this person and still felt empty inside. And we have inner turmoil. So like I said, you could be in this inner turmoil. They may be smiling on the outside, but they are spiraling on the inside. Pretending everything's fine has become its own crisis. So you could be at a crisis. Like I said, you could have everything that you have wanted in the situation when doing this, when wanting to compete and do all this stuff that you've been doing to get your way. You could have gotten your way and still wasn't happy, still felt empty because of how you chose to go about the situation just to get what you wanted. So now you could be just pretending like everything is fine to everyone else when really you're toe up inside, really feeling it in the inside. Any more for the sign of Aquarius, spirit? For Aquarius, any more? Any more for the sign of Aquarius? May I please have the messages for Aquarius? Alrighty. So we got throwing shade. So you could be throwing shade. Hello. You could be throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise, tone, and just joking energy. So you could have been throwing jabs, trying to act like you were joking around in certain situations when really that was how you really felt because you wanted to throw shade, or you could have tried to be funny while throwing shade towards someone because you wanted to hide and act like you weren't really shading this person. You weren't really jealous of this person. Then we have lies detected, but your lies could be being detected. A version of the truth was offered, but it's curated. Like we have curated image. You wanted to create a curated image of this person, but now the truth was offered. So a version of the truth was offered, but it's curated, calculated, or conveniently incomplete. So you could have lied as to why you were doing all this to someone, or why you wanted all of this done to someone, when really it could have been behind this man that you were after, wanting to compete for. Somebody that could be always in their phone. Then we have toxic ties. This could be someone that you have toxic ties with. Now, this could be someone who always lies, but you still want to be with this person, and you could have done all this to someone just to be with this person because you were in competition for them. This isn't a victim-villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. So both of y'all could have been contributing to the destruction. Then we have hidden agenda. So you definitely could have had a hidden agenda. Because like I said, this person could have been your friend, and you did all this. This could have been someone that you celebrated with, you socialized with. You could have went to gatherings with this person, been a happy hour with this person. This was really your friend, all for you to have a hidden agenda towards them because you wanted to compete for their lover. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. So like I said, these people look like friends. This is someone that you could have frequently went out with, always around, that you had a hidden agenda towards, all because you wanted to compete for their lover. And like I said, this could be a Virgo black woman that you did this to, Aquarius, because you were jealous of them and wanted their lover. Any last messages with these? Any last messages? Alright, after those, I'm going to pull some others. Then we going in the reading. And we got numbing out. So you could be numbing out at this time, Aquarius, because your lies were detected when it came to this hidden agenda and what all you were doing to try to curate an image about someone. So now you could be numbing out. They say they've got it under control, but the patterning is starting to show. When life get heavy, their escape route is always chemical. So you could be drinking a lot, so to escape certain situations, or when you're feeling it or things don't go your way, you could be drinking a lot or using some sort of substance to cope, to numb out, to not feel in regards to a situation. And that's maybe why you're so critical, rude, and malicious, because you're always intoxicated, always trying to numb things instead of going through the feelings and healing yourself. Then we have trusted friends. So like I said, this was your own fucking friend that you did this towards, Aquarius, all because you were jealous of them and you wanted to compete for their lover. You are fucking sick. You Queen of Swords in a reverse. There's no mask here. Just the rare kind of connection where someone could be 100% real. So this person was nothing but real towards you. This person was really a friend to you. And a trusted friend at that. Just for you to be a fucking backstabber. Just for you to have a fucking hidden agenda. All because you can't cope with what you're going through or what someone has done to you. How the hell is this somebody else's fault that has been nothing but real towards you? on why the hell you went through what you went through. Aquarius, sound like you need to get your shit in order. Because you need mental help. If you really did all of this to someone just because you were jealous, just because you wanted to be in competition for their lover, just because they didn't have what you had. Or that could have been even a backfire for you. Because you tried to send someone in to infect somebody. So you could have been infected by someone as a backfire for trying to get somebody infected on purpose. All because you didn't want them to be chosen. All because you wanted to be picked over this person. You wanted to be a pick-me. Like, what type of friend are you, dog? Who, like, ew. You're trifling. You're a trifling person, dog. You got someone set up to get their kids taken. Tried to give them an illness. All because you were jealous and wanted their lover. And wanted to take them off their spiritual path. Maybe you knew that they was going to find out how nasty you are as a person. Maybe you wanted to take them off their spiritual path because they would know that you weren't really a friend to them, that you had a hidden agenda all along. Maybe you didn't want them to know that it was you in the background curating the image about them, all because you were in competition with them. Just sad. Oh, mommy dearest. Maybe you wanted to set them up to get their kids taken because, like I said, you're this mommy dearest energy out here. Where that shit at? There you go. And maybe this person is the opposite. Spirit, please give me... Oh. So yeah, you could have had this hidden agenda towards this trusted friend because you knew that someone wanted to go the long haul with this person, that they were in it to win it. They had long-term intentions towards that person and was invested in that person, and you weren't cool with that. And then we have harmony. So you could have knew that them going the long haul with this person, that they would have been in harmony, or they could be in harmony now, balanced, peaceful, happy, and you could be feeling like it's an attack to you. And we have Bonnie and Clyde. So maybe you wanted to go the long haul with someone because you felt like you would be in harmony, feeling balanced, peaceful and happy with this person. Maybe you felt like you deserved to have a long-term situation with this person because of all that you've done just to get this person. So you wanted to be Bonnie and Clyde. Ride or die, y'all against the world. So you wanted to have a dedicated partnership because of all the work you felt like you put in to get this person. And like I said, y'all both could have been doing things towards this person. Y'all both could have been lying on that person. Then we have my boo. So this could be someone that you had an official status with, exclusive relationship. Like I said, you could have been married to this person or just in a long-term relationship with this person, but you guys could have been seeing each other openly. So maybe this was behind this person's back. And because you were seeing this person behind someone's back, you wanted to destroy that person so that that person that you were dealing with behind someone's back would choose you. Because you wanted to play friend to this person, act like you were really their friend, when really you were just in competition for their lover. Then we have extra. So you could have been very extra. Obviously, if you done all this bullshit, you could be very dramatic. You could have been very dramatic, trying too hard to be this person's choice or be chosen. You could have been trying too hard to be chosen. And you could have been starting a lot of bullshit, starting a lot of drama. And we had player, just to deal with a player. So you did all of this just to win over a player, somebody that's still going to play you, someone that's still playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking their options. Then we have SOS. So you could be in distress, Aquarius, and feeling like you need to act with urgency, or this player could be. So you could be needing assistance, or whoever this player is, they could be needing assistance. And we have paranoid. So you could be being paranoid at this time, Aquarius. You could be cautious about something. Maybe you're cautious about these lies being detected. Maybe you're cautious about all the shade that you've been throwing to be seen for exactly what it is. You could be paranoid about the truth coming out, about you curating this image. And you could be being guarded. You could feel insecure. Maybe you could feel insecure that you did all of this thinking that you would be in this Bonnie and Clyde dedicated partnership with this person just for them still to be a player. So you could be insecure and guarded. Being paranoid, thinking this person is always cheating on you, which they probably are. Because they were never looking to settle with you in the first place, because they were seeing you openly while they was with your friends. Stupid. How stupid can you be? If they were seeing you openly while they were with your friend, why the fuck do you think they would be good to you? Any last messages? And we got swept up. Head over heels, falling in love, intense emotion. So you could have been watching this person while they was with this person because you were seeing them openly while this person was with your friend. And you could have became head over heels for that person, and you could have fell in love with that person and had intense emotions, and that's why you decided to destroy someone's laughter, destroy their happiness, their joy, and them healing. So you didn't want them to heal. You wanted to cause all types of drama in their life so that they wouldn't be happy, because you felt like their happiness was an attack to you. And all because you were head over heels over a fucking player. Shaking my head. And we got lust. So it could have just been lust. So you were head over heels over this person while they were just lusting after you, wanting lust from you, wanting sex from you, being greedy when it came to sex. So this could be someone with a sexual addiction, or you could be someone with a sexual addiction, or y'all both could have a sexual addiction because they have toxic ties out here. So y'all could share the same addiction, and that's why y'all are tied to each other, because y'all both could be lustful, and that's why you could have this STD. Y'all both could have this STD since it's who you're dealing with. So you could have gotten this STD from this Capricorn male who infected you with this STD on purpose, and then you got with this person to give it to this person. So because that person was happy and you weren't, because of what situation you were dealing with, you could have felt like their happiness was an attack to you because of whatever you were going through with this Capricorn male that infected you with this STD. So you wanted to go and ruin your best friend's situation and bring a tower to their life. So you could have also been barebacking this person, being inconsiderate, because maybe you were trying to pass on this STD to them, or hoping that they were still seeing each other openly while you were in a relationship with this person so that they could give it to this person. And then we got kinky ways. So you could have kinky ways, Aquarius, or you could feel like this person is very lustful and they got kinky ways, so it will be easy for you to send someone in, or maybe you were paranoid that this person was still seeing that person openly, so you felt like since this person had kinky ways, and if they were sexually open and looking to explore, that they would have been lustful with this person and received this STD that y'all both got now. So maybe you were someone's fantasy at one point, or they was your fantasy and they fulfilled your fetishes, or you could have done this for someone because they was with someone but looking to explore elsewhere because they wanted to play the field and seek other options. Then we have detective. So you could have been playing detective, trying to see if this person was still messing with that other person, paranoid, insecure, snooping around, trying to dig up dirt on someone, trying to accuse someone. You could have been trying to accuse them of this STD. Like I said, maybe you could have tried to say that they were lustful and that's how they got this STD, because they had kinky ways and they were indulgent in the fantasies and fetishes when really it was you. Then we have frenemy. Exactly. So when really it was you, because you were someone's frenemy. Fake friends, two-faced it, hidden intentions. So like I said, you were always two-faced it towards this person. You always had hidden intentions towards this Virgo, because you were a fake friend, because the whole time you were in this person's face in competition with them for their lover. Then we have light bulb moments. So this person could be getting a light bulb moment, a sudden realization. They could be feeling inspired, insightful awareness, or they could be getting insightful awareness about you, Aquarius, that it was you that did this to them, that orchestrated to have this done to them, all out of your jealousy and you wanting to compete over their lover. So they could be realizing just how far you went to get their lover. Then we have tiptoeing. So yeah, you could have been tiptoeing with their person behind their back, avoiding getting caught, acting sneaky, sneaking around. Or you could have been doing this the whole time that you've been doing these things behind this person back. You could have been doing this right behind this person's back, sneaking around and stabbing them in the back, trying not to get caught, trying to avoid getting caught, being this frenemy, being two-faced and having hidden intentions towards them. And we have cuffing season. So this person could be single and ready to mingle. They could be ready for a relationship. They could be on the hunt, or you could have done something during cuffing season. Or someone could be planning to be single during cuffing season. So like I said, if someone is making a choice, whether if they want to leave or stay, they could be making that decision by cuffing season, and they could make that decision and decide to be single. And we have chained. So at this time, they could be feeling chained to you at this time. They could be codependent upon you, or they could be codependent upon this unhealthy attachment. Whether if it's they drink too much, always numbing out with whatever addictions that they have, or you could be chained to this unhealthy attachment of an STD. And you could have, like I said, gave this person this unhealthy attachment. Now, after them being in a long-term relationship with this person and seeing you openly, too, is what I'm getting. They could have broke it off with that person and was single and ready to mingle, and that's how you guys hooked up. Well, y'all continue to hook up or make it official after they broke up. So y'all could have been seeing each other openly until that person could have walked away from that person, and then you guys could have made it official. And then you chained this person to you with this unhealthy attachment to weigh them down so that they couldn't make a choice. And we have turned. So you could be turned, or this person could be turned a party animal, or this is what got them chained to this unhealthy attachment, because they wanted to be turned. They wanted to be a party animal. They wanted to be a player seeking options, indulgent in sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. And this is what got them chained to you, as well as this unhealthy attachment that now got them feeling weighed down, all because they wanted to be a party animal. And this could be you as well, because we got celebrating. You could be someone who is always out at happy hour, always drinking, always partying. But let me see. Pull a few. I don't think I should pull these. Yeah, we're just going to end the reading right there. But yeah, that was Aquarius reading. I hope y'all enjoyed. Really, I didn't enjoy it because I already know who this is and what it's about, because it's my situation. I ain't even going to front. I had an ex-best friend that was Aquarius, baby daddy Pisces, and yeah, they were seeing each other behind my back, all that shit. We not even going to talk about that, but yeah. Hope this gave y'all insight if you're going through this, though. Hope I was able to help. But yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. I holla.